Hello and welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. My channel? Well, it's all about crochet. Sometimes we talk about a yarn or a gadget or an event, or something fun happening in the yarning community. I talk about my life or sports or the weather, or you just never know. We're just friends hanging out, talking about all things yarny and yarny community related. You're all my tribe. Returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Friday with me. We made it through another week. It's October, which means that it is yucky weather day. I don't know. It's gray and damp and almost downright chilly for Florida. What's the temperature right now? 75 degrees. So lucky me, I got to wear my Silver Lake shirt that's made out of billow cotton and just warm, cozy. I'll probably end up ditching it sometime this afternoon. Well, it's already 11 o'clock, but the sun will come out and it'll be warm. But you know what? And the first thing in the morning when it's chilly and you just want something to throw on, this is going to be my go-to. You're going to see this a lot this fall and winter, I'm sure. Because it's so easy to throw on and it's so cozy and comfy. And then, you know, layer, right? Today, what's going on today? Well, I'm going to show you progress on my What's in a Name Lynanne blurf. I'll show you that. I finished on Wednesday before we signed off. I finished a BOGGY blanket, and I'll show you that. And I have a big old box with red tape all over it from Premier. And we'll show you what's in there. So let's start with the blanket. Now, if you were watching my channel Wednesday and watched during the live, the BOGGY live over on Nancy's channel, I was putting together a BOGGY blanket with squares from the ones that you all sent. And my goal was I started it about noon on Wednesday, and I wanted to finish it by the time we were done with the live. And I did. Ta-da! I had me get it wrong, but here we go. There's the one with the heart. Can you see the heart down here? So everyone's got a heart. What I did was I took 4 squares and made them into a big square, so they're 10 by 10 squares. So I did 4 rows of 4, 40 by 40, and then my border to me looks like a crown. And all I did was after I put it all together, I did a single crochet, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet all the way around. And then into the chain spaces, I did single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet. On top of the double crochet, I did a little pretend picot, and then half double crochet, single crochet back down. And then in the next chain space, I did a single crochet and then did that all the way around. And we got this, it looks like a crown. I don't know. It looks like a crown to me, or a wave. I think it looks like a crown. So, ta-da, BOGGY blanket done. So I just wanted to show you that I did finish this. Started and finished on Wednesday. Now, I don't have a lot of days to spend where all I could do is literally all I did all day Wednesday. I never got off the couch except to get, you know, lunch and dinner and come in for the BOGGY. I did nothing but work on this. I don't usually have days like that, but I just made Wednesday that day. So this is an anomaly. Not going to be able to do that again anytime soon. So, but anyway, I got that one done. It's nice and warm, and I think the kids will like it. And it's off to BOGGY in February. So, you want to see how far I've gotten on my? Oh my gosh, my hair does not want to stay out of my face today. So, if you guys know Laura from Mimi's Crochet and Farming, she's doing a make-along called What's in a Name? And the premise of it is that you find a pattern with your name on it. not happening for me. So she said, if that's not going to be an option for you, make up a pattern and make it your own and then call it your name. So that's what I've done. I'm also double dipping this into Judy from Judy's Creations and Crochet for her butterfly mal. And this is where I'm at so far. If my math is right, and I had to have Tom do the math, this is, oh shoot, I forgot how wide this was. I want to say, nope, where's my tape measure? I will tell you exactly how big it is. Except now I can't find my tape measure. I can't, oh, why is it I can never find what I want when I need it? I think I want to say it's 28 inches wide, and by the time it's done, it's going to be 100 inches long, because the first ball was, pay no attention, I don't do math, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do believe that when this is all said and done, this is going to be 100 inches long, because I have 5 balls of Premier Puzzle in the color Domino, and it's so pretty, and it's striping itself, which is really fun. And I love how the colors are, you know, all just striping itself out. The stitch that I'm using is called the Silt stitch, S-I-L-T. And it's a 2-row repeat. So 1 row is just double crochets. And then the next row where you get the texture is you single crochet and 2 double crochets in a stitch, skip 2, and then do the same thing all the way across. So that's what I'm doing. There's no pattern, there's no rhyme, no reason for it. I'm just doing it. This yarn, I'm not really much of a bulky fan. I don't own a lot of bulky weight yarn. I had a bunch and I gave it to Nancy because, you know, she loves all that bulky stuff. But I like this puzzle yarn a lot. And I like it so much that leads me to my Premier order. Got this box. And originally I had 3 of the puzzle. Well, I got 2 more. I figured between the 5 of them, I'll be able to make that as long as I want. So puzzle yarn from Premier, it is a bulky number 5, is part of my order. There are 328 yards. This is 100% acrylic. I love the marled look of this. I love that all the colors are kind of all together in here. It's so pretty, and it's really, really soft. So I do, this makes number 4 and number 5 to go into that project. Well, and while I was there, because, you know, Walmart online wanted like 12 bucks for one of those. When I know in the store they're cheaper, but I don't ever go to the store. I do everything online anymore. I mean, I don't even grocery shop anymore. I have my groceries delivered. With my vertigo, the fluorescent lighting's just, it kills me. I just can't do it. I'm lucky enough that my Walmart will deliver. So I don't ever have to go to Walmart. They will deliver everything that I ever want. But $12.95 for one of those when I can get it on Premier for a heck of a lot cheaper. And I don't remember what I paid, but it was way cheaper than $12.95. I think it was like $7.99. So I got the 2 of those. But of course, while you're there, you got to add so that you can get free shipping, right? And I think I had it was on one of the weeks, if you spend $35, you got free shipping, right? So I bought some more bulky yarn. And how many did I get of this? I got 4 of these. This poppy. Now these were on clearance, and I don't remember how much, but it wasn't very expensive. This color is called Sundown, and this is 80 acrylic, 60 wool of a super bulky number 6. But I look at those beautiful colors. I have 4 of these. How many yards are in here? 98 yards. It's not going to be a whole lot. I mean, I'm not going to make a sweater out of this, but this will make something really cozy and comfy. I don't know what 98 yards times 4 is going to make me, you know, like 400 yards of a bulky number 6. I'm going to have to play around with patterns and see what I can come up with, because this is really, really soft, and I absolutely love the color. Like this colonial blue in here, almost gray, and then you got this pop of mustard in here with the browns and the blacks and the creams. This says fall all day to me. So with these 4, I'll come up with something cool to make. So that was part of the order. They never give me any, gosh darn it, no packing list, nothing. This I bought because these were like, I want to say $4 a piece. Maybe they were like 2 for $4. Or these were on sale. I have some of it already, but I want to make something bigger with this. And this is the Universal Sugar Sake. This is a number 1. It's fingering weight, 459 yards, 50% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon, 25% bamboo. And it is soft, and it is very springy colors. I think this gives me 5 of these. I'm thinking I want to make a blanket out of this. I want to make Juan's Spring Cal, that mystery crochet along that Lynette is making out of the Premier Vista. I thought I would make it out of this. I don't know. But I have 5 of these now. I might have 6 of these. I can't remember. I have a lot of this. But I love this colorway. This colorway is called Lollipop. It's color 502 if you're going on Premiers. I know it's on sale. But it's part of the Universal Yarn collection. And it is fingering weight, so you know, if you're not into it's made for socks, but you can do whatever you want with it. So I have 2 more of those to go with what I've got in here. Like here's the one right here. So I have a bunch of them up in here in this cubby. So my plan is a big project with those. Not sure what that big project's going to be, but we'll figure it out. And then lastly, again, these were on sale. Again, I don't remember because I don't have it, but this is the Puzzle Cotton yarn. They didn't have a whole lot of colorways with it, but I really, really, really wanted to try this. This is a 4-weight acrylic. It's a 57 acrylic, 43% cotton. 249 yards, 200 grams. Again, I love these earth tones with the greens and the camel. It is so pretty. I have 5 of these, so 5 at 249 yards. This is going to be a blanket for Tom. I think he'll like this combination of the acrylic and cotton, and he wants a blanket that doesn't have holes in it, but that will cover all of him. I think I'll have enough of it with all of this. So I do have 5 of these to make a blanket. I think that should be enough, right? 350 yards times 5. I don't do math. Where's my phone? Really, I don't do math. That's what calculators are for. I know you're all screaming at the TV or at your phone or your tablet. 1750. 1,700 yards. I might be able to make a blanket out of that. But this is really soft. It feels more acrylic than cotton, but it's very light considering how much is here. There's 200 grams here and these nice big balls. I think this will make a really, really nice blanket when all is said and done. So that is my premiere haul. That is my finished blanket for Boggy Creek. That is my progress on my Lynanne Blarf. What is happening over the weekend? It's going to be a rainy, cool weekend here. They said, you know, I think we're having fall this week. Like, I think tomorrow the high is going to be like 76. I told Tom we're turning off the air conditioning and opening the door, as long as it's not humid. If it's more, you know, ridiculously humid, we won't do that. But I'm always looking forward to the time when we can open the doors and open the windows, get fresh air in. Doesn't last very long, but it will. We'll get a few days in. Oh, stop. But let's see what's going on. We got IU is playing Oregon. We've got Tennessee. I forgot who they're playing. I don't know if Notre Dame plays this week or not. I'll have to check my schedule. But we do know that the Cubs have at least one more game. They won last night, so they've got one more game. That's Saturday night. I think that starts at 5 o'clock Saturday night. And then the Bears play on Monday night. So in between all there, I am going to be working on my Lynanne's Blarf. I'm going to be working on my Nana June. I'm going to pick that up this morning and work on that for a little while. My Nana June Blessings blanket for Boggy Creek. And my socks. I can't wait to show you my progress on my socks on Tuesday. If you're following along or if you're joining in, I'll update you on Tuesday on all my sock progress. So with that, I'm going to let you guys get back to your Friday. Hope you guys all have a great weekend. Carve out a little bit of time for yourself. You know, just sit in a corner, crochet, read a book, have a cup of coffee, just listen quietly to some music. Whatever gives you that few minutes of peace, you deserve it. Be kind to yourself, but above all, be kind to everyone, and I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody.